Hey everyone, thanks for watching. This is going to be my weeks 16, 17, and 18 pregnancy update. And then towards the end of this video, I'm also going to be doing a couple of at-home gender predictor tests. So it's just for fun. We already know that we're having a girl, but I wanted to either prove these tests right or wrong, and I thought it would be kind of fun to do both of them. So I'll be doing the classic baking soda and urine test, and then I'll be doing an at-home test that also uses your pee. It's just like a Amazon test that either comes back with a pink or blue girl or boy result. So I ordered this a while ago, and it's just for fun to see if it's accurate or not. So I'll be doing those later, but first I wanted to just do a pregnancy update for the last 3 weeks. So the last time that I made a video, if you go back and watch that, it was my weeks 13, 14, and 15 pregnancy update, and I was having a really hard time with my symptoms and some complications and things like that during those weeks. And so I talked a lot about struggling with chronic headaches, and then also I was diagnosed with a prolapsed uterus and prolapsed bladder, and so I was dealing with getting that temporarily fixed for the remainder of the pregnancy before I have to have surgery to permanently fix that issue. But I just wanted to give you an update on both of those pregnancy complications and symptoms. So as far as the headaches go, it actually has gotten a lot better. So weeks 13, 14, 15, 16, I definitely was having chronic headaches almost every single day. And then I'd say around week 16 is when they started to go away. And so lately I've been not having maybe 1 or 2 headaches a week, but it's been so much better. I'm still drinking caffeine every day to prevent them from coming on, but I haven't been really struggling too much in the middle of the night with the headaches like I was back towards the beginning of the second trimester. So that is a huge positive. And then the prolapsed bladder and uterus issue, I did go back to the doctor a couple times in my 16th week of pregnancy, and I'm still using the device that I talked about last time, which again is a little bit TMI, but it's pregnancy, so here we go. So I was fitted with a pessary device, which is kind of like a donut, and it's been doing its job, holding everything back up where it should be, and the baby is safe and sound. There's no worry with the health of the baby and that issue. It's simply an issue with my body and a discomfort for me that I'll have to get fixed through surgery later on. If you want to know more details on what I'm talking about, just watch my previous pregnancy update for weeks 13, 14, and 15. I talk much more in depth about this struggle there, but just to give you an update, things are going well. I'm so relieved that I'm feeling much more comfortable now and less stressed and worried. And so week 16, I did have that doctor's appointment that I talked about. Did hear the baby's heartbeat, which has slowed down some. I think it came in at 139-ish, maybe 135, something like that. And I asked the doctor, and she said that's still perfectly normal for the baby's heartbeat to be anywhere between 120 and 160 at this stage of the game. So that was good. And my weight was 130 pounds. So I did gain a few pounds in week 16, or leading up to week 16. And then week 17, I just wrote down that I have more acne, which I still do. We did go on our baby moon in week 17, and we went to San Diego with some friends of ours, and brought our kids as well. And so we had a really nice time. It was a quick vacation, but it was really nice to get away, just even for a few days. And then I also just wrote down for week 17 that I was starting to feel tired hips, but probably just because I was walking a lot. Like we went to the San Diego Zoo and walked the beach a lot and things like that. So I could feel sometimes my hips would feel kind of tired towards the end of the day. Like when I'd lay down, that's when I'd kind of feel that discomfort in my hips. But like I said, it's probably just from walking a lot. And let me grab my book to compare it to my first pregnancy, because I have kind of had fun comparing this pregnancy symptoms to the last one. So I'll grab my book. Hold on. Okay, let's see where we're at here. So, I did take a bump shot, which I briefly showed for week 17. I showed that in my last video. So this was my first pregnancy, week 17. Sorry about the lighting. I'm filming at night this time around. Normally I try and film when the sun is out because it's a lot easier to get decent lighting with the natural light. But if you can see that was my bump, week 16, my last pregnancy. And I don't think I had one from week 17 or 18. No, I did not. But let me find where I talk about my symptoms. So, week 16, my bump is still little, but by the end of the day, I'm always bloated and it looks more obvious. It's about the same this time around. I feel a bit of fatigue, but not too bad. I've had a few short-lived headaches, also not very bad, and I don't need to take any painkillers. Baby's heartbeat was 155 at a doctor's appointment, and I weighed 127. So I was about 3 pounds more this time around, which has been about the same as previous weeks, 2 to 3 pounds more this pregnancy versus last pregnancy. And I wrote that I'm still craving sugar and haven't felt the baby move yet. I have mentioned that this pregnancy, I do feel the baby move a lot more and a lot sooner because of the location of my placenta is in the back this time. So I feel those movements a lot more versus last time when it was in the front. Week 17, I wrote, I am starting to feel the baby move, which is very exciting. Feels like a pop or a very light jab. Having the urge to nest and buy baby items. We bought a used crib, which was great. We paid $50 for a used crib, and it was a really good quality crib. And that worked out really well. We still use that crib. Actually, it's a day bed now for my son. And we're doing an outdoor mountain theme for the nursery. I have acne. My hips have been hurting a little bit. It's very similar to what I said about this week 17. And my mood has been good overall. My weight is now 128. Okay, and then week 18. So this time around, week 18, my weight kind of jumped up. When I weighed myself in week 18, I weighed 134 pounds. So it definitely jumped up. Other symptoms for week 18, I'm starting to feel the baby move from the outside of my stomach, not just internally. So that's pretty exciting. Like, every once in a while, pretty low down still, but I'll feel her kick and I can feel it from the outside. So yeah, that's really cool. I wrote down that I'm growing peach fuzz on my face, which I need to get. I've seen some women on YouTube, especially, they use these face razors. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? But yeah, I'm getting this crazy amount of peach fuzz. It's I don't know. It's a really fine beard. Not cute. So I'm going to need to order some of those razors. If you have any recommendations on what I should get, just leave that down below. Thanks. And then for this week 18, I also wrote that I'm sleeping with a pillow between my legs now. which I remember partway through my pregnancy last time I had to start doing that, and I never stopped. Like, I could not get comfortable if I didn't have a pillow between my legs, just from the separation of your hips and your growing belly and everything. So last time, week 18, what else did I write? My appetite is getting bigger and I'm feeling kicks every day. It brings an instant smile to my face to feel the baby move. Let's see, I started a registry, not doing that. Well, I'll do a registry just so I can get the free gifts, but not doing like a baby shower or anything this time around. Let's see, I'm still having trouble sleeping at night, but overall I feel pretty good. Still craving sweets like crazy and trying to make a few healthier alternatives. My weight is now 129. My cravings are oatmeal raisin cookies by the flat. I do remember making a ton of oatmeal raisin cookies constantly in my last pregnancy. That hasn't really sounded good this time around. Cravings I've had lately. I have been craving some sweets. It was Valentine's Day, so I've been eating a lot of chocolate and things like that. But overall, I think my biggest craving has been dairy products like cheese and yogurt and sour cream and some spicy food still. I don't know. I've just been pretty hungry lately, and I'm definitely gaining a lot more weight. But I don't know. Whatever. I'm not too worried about it. So those were my pregnancy symptoms and update. And other than that, I just wanted to do the fun part of this video, which will be the gender at-home gender prediction tests, just to see if they're accurate. So I'm going to go get some fresh pee, if you will, and then I will be right back to start doing these little tests. All right, hang on. All right, everybody, so I'm back with my fresh sample, and I am first going to start with the baking soda test because I've seen this done a million times and I wanted to do it my last pregnancy and never did. And so this time around, I'm doing the baking soda test. So let me show you what we have going on. Okay, so we've got our baking soda here. I already took out a few spoonfuls and put it right into this glass. And then we've got the pea here, and so I'm just gonna pour some of this pea into the baking soda. And if it fizzes, it's supposed to be a boy result. And if it stays flat, then it's supposed to mean a girl result. So let's see what happens. Oh my gosh, you guys, that fizzed so much. Could you see that? I'm honestly so surprised. Look. It's like a beer. It's like a frothy beer. Do I have that backwards? I'm pretty sure I read that fizzing means boy result. And flat is girl. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Yeah, so, well, as far as I know, I'm having a good girl, so if that's the case, then this test is wrong. We'll find out for sure at our 20-week ultrasound, which is coming up in about 6 days. But as far as I know, I'm having a girl, so we'll say that that test is not accurate. But let's move on to the one that I paid for. I ordered this on Amazon for fun and then kind of forgot about it. And so that's why I'm taking it so late. So like I said, I'm 19 weeks right now, and this is the Gender Predictors Baby Gender Prediction Test. I don't know. We'll open it. Well, let's read the directions because I haven't really even looked at it. Collect a urine sample with the syringe. Add drops of urine into the well as shown below. Doesn't say how many drops. It just says add drops. Okay. Step 3, the results will take up to 1 minute to show. Red color indicates girl, blue indicates boy. All right, you guys, let's try it. Ooh. Yeah, so it looks like one of those cheapy pregnancy tests. We'll put it right there. And a fancy syringe. I thought it'd just be one of those droppers like, you know, you might have seen from the Walmart type tests or the dollar store pregnancy tests. Okay, so collect our sample. I don't know how much. We're just gonna do drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. See if that starts to do anything. Let me get closer for you guys. I'm not seeing anything happen. We'll do more drops. Anything at all? We're gonna just wait. See if we get, it says it'll take up to 1 minute. Up to, they spelled as one word. Nothing's happening at all. This might just have to be a bust. I don't know. I'll put some more. Oh, I'm starting to see something, you guys. It doesn't run across like the normal pregnancy test would. But from the one side, I'm starting to see a little bit of like a blue dye. Can you see that at all? Sorry, this is kind of gross. It's like dripping in my pan. We'll give it a few more moments and then we'll check back. All right, you guys, here it's finally working. As you can see, this is another clear boy result. Wow. So we're 0 for 2 as far as the baby being a girl. Like I said, we're gonna find out for sure at our ultrasound next week, but this is kind of surprising. We've definitely got a very blue result on this cheap Amazon test and a very fizzy result from the baking soda test. So there you have it. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands and then I'll be back to show you my bump shot and we'll finish this video out. All right, you guys, as always, thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe if you're interested in following along with the rest of my pregnancy and delivery journey of this baby, number 2, and let's get right to the bump shot. So officially, this is going to be my 19-week bump shot. Getting so much bigger, you guys. There she is. The front and the side. All right. I will see you all in the next video, and as always, take care. Bye.